Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video where I can finally get a new video. I always keep leaving these bloody things so long before I actually decide to make a video. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too crazy. But I wanted to make a video today. You might notice it's a little bit different. Again, I have not bought a new bike. Do not worry. At the moment, for the past 2 weeks I've been on this bike, which is a Fazer, Yamaha Fazer 600. Basically I don't know if anybody remembers, a while back I was mentioning the fact that I was putting a private plate on my bike, and my insurance doesn't run out till the 9th of what month are we in? We're in April. My insurance doesn't run out till the 9th of April, and obviously I didn't want to ring up my insurance and pay the £25 emissions fee because I'm a stingy git. So what I've done is I've waited till my insurance renews, well, until my insurance is due for renewal, before I decide to say to them that I've changed my plate. So obviously I do all that crap, I wanted to wait for it to run out, which, like I said, it runs out tomorrow, which is Saturday the 9th for me. And what I've done is I've put the private plate on, but I sent it off so it would register bang on the day, but it turns out it actually registered a lot later, a lot earlier. It registered 2 weeks early. So obviously I was without being able to use my bike because I didn't want to pay the £30. So obviously I rang up a friend and asked him if I could borrow his bike because I'm on the insurance on his. It's not a friend, it's a relation. And he goes, yeah, sure, because he uses his van for work and everything. So I've had this for the past week, well, 2 weeks. And I must say it's been very, very nice. This bike is gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing. It's got a modified stock exhaust, so it was a standard stock exhaust, and they've cut it in half and then debaffled it, which is pretty goddamn sweet, as you'll be able to probably hear. It's absolutely gorgeous. And obviously I'm waiting to put an exhaust on my bike at the moment, which I've got about 3 weeks until I can actually order it, and then I'll be able to get that bad boy on and then get a video. But for now, until tomorrow, when my private plate gets, well, I've got the plate, I just haven't got it on yet, and it's ready to go on tomorrow, and which should be some happy bloody days right there. That'll be fun. I can't wait to have a private plate. I've got to get a couple of bits on the bike yet, such as my tail tidy and that, but I think I'm going to do it all at once. So I might think about putting a review out on this now I've cleaned it a little bit and got it a little bit more fresh than what it was. It hadn't been cleaned in a year, so as you can imagine, a year's worth of crap and grime from the chain is all over the wheels. I got halfway through cleaning the wheel and, to be honest with you, I gave up. I didn't want to clean it anymore. I thought, you know what, the weather is fairly decent, screw this crap, I'm going for a ride. So I cleaned the entire bike but gave up on the wheels. I cleaned the swing arm, that was black, and that is now shiny silver with a bit of rust on it, as you would expect from... This bike is 18 years old, it's an S plate, so as you can imagine, it's, you know, it's 3 years younger than me. So, you know, I think it's 3 years younger than me. So as you would expect, it is showing its age. Not too badly. This bike was bought for 500 quid. So the minor status in it, it's got a few scuffs on it where the previous owners dropped it once, not noticeable, where he's clipped it on what seems to be a red fence. But apart from that, that's really it. It's got a bit of rust on it, but nothing that can't be sorted. But apart from that, this bike, I've never ridden an old style bike. All my bikes that I've bought have always been brand new. Like the Lex Moto was 2014, and I bought it in 2014, or the end of 2014. And then obviously my YZF was 2015, and I bought that midway through 2015. And my XJ is end of year 15, early 16, so it's 65. So they're all new. So I've never been on an old bike which has got, you know, obviously the Lex motor was carbureted, but anyone that owns a Lex motor will know that the choke does not work. Not for a toffee. You turn it on, it'll kill the bike straight away. This, you use a choke on this and it pushes the RPM like it should do, straight to 4,000 and warms it up in a matter of seconds. And obviously mine's automatic choke, so it's a little bit different for me to have to redo all this again. But like I said, apart from that, coming to and from work with this on this bloody bike is absolutely gorgeous. Like the exhaust, just the horsepower of this bike is absolutely crazy, man. It's ridiculous. I think this is a 100 horsepower. I think something like that. I think so. But obviously anybody that knows me will know that I'm never going to use that type of speed. You know, my XJ is 77, I think, and right, I'm in 6th gear. And you know, I mean, like this is in 6th gear. You can hear it picking up. But what it does is that because it's carbureted, instead of pushing everything and having that low end torque, it gets everything ready and then blitzes it with high end torque. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it's nuts. It really is nuts. This bike is absolute bollocks. And to be honest with you, it's been really making me think, like, I think I want a Fazer. I mean, I can't find one as good as this bike, which was 500 quid. You know, the ones that I find are like 1,500, 2.5 grand, things like that. And like, no. Oh God. That down, glorious. I mean, I didn't think, well, I had to go on this bike on the Saturday. The Saturday was gone, so a week tomorrow. And I never thought I'd get the bike where I'll be on my own to be able to make a motor vlog like this, or a review on it, which I haven't yet made. I'm hoping to be able to make it, because I'm giving the bike back tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done. But I had to go on it on Saturday, and I never, like I said, I never thought I was going to be able to actually have this bike to myself for, you know, for the 2 weeks. It might have been 2 weeks on Saturday that I had to go on it actually. And oh god, this is a bit crazy. But yeah, so I had to go on this, and I did make a video on it, for me being absolutely like shit scared of it basically. But I never thought I'd get to go on it myself on my own, which is nuts. And now I'm on it on my own for the past 2 weeks, and it's been quite crazy, because there's been rainy days and very nice dry days where I've gave it a little bit, but other than that, I just want a carved bike now. I was trying to keep away from the carved bike, but the thing about comparing this to my XJ is there's a lot of key good points that I like about this bike, and a lot of bad points that I love my bike for. And I will go over them in the next video when I do an onboard ride on this bad boy. But this thing, man, I just want to open it up, but I haven't had the balls yet, which is quite funny, because I've been sitting on it like I really want to open this bad boy up, but for some reason, even on my XJ, I'm like, I need more power, I need more power. I've got this power, and I brick it. I don't know why. But it's not sort of a bricking sense. It's, I have this power, what's the point in using it? I know I've got it, you know what I mean? Like, when I used to sit on 125s, I was always like, oh, I want a 600, I want a 600, I need that extra power. And very rarely do I actually use it now. It used to be points where I was like, oh, I want to overtake that car. But now I realised that, you know, all my biker friends were like, when you got this 600, you won't want to overtake as much as you think you do. You know, I just want to overtake everything, and now I'm just like, well, I have the power, I could easily overtake it, but what's the point now? You know? And now I'm on this one, which can pretty much do anything, and I'm exactly the same. I'm like, well, what's the point in using it? I know if I need it, it's there. What's the point in just thrashing it about for no reason? So I think that's the key points of being able to jump from the 125 to my XJ6. But some of my friends have been on 125s for a couple of years now, and they've just jumped up from their test to do their A1 and A, and my mate's jumping from a 125 to an R1, and I'm just like, I don't know, I think that's a bit iffy, you know. I think to myself, yeah, well, you know, you see people do it all the time, but then you also see people crash a lot. And I mean, to me feels like 1,000. I've had to go on the Fazer 1,000, and the only thing that I can notice the difference is this has high-end torque and the Fazer has low-end torque, if that makes sense to anybody. You know, if you've ridden the Fazer 600, Fazer 1000, you'll realise what I mean. But if I was to choose over a Fazer 1000, Fazer 600, I would choose the Fazer 600. I don't know why. It's more comfortable and it's not as heavy, which is pretty good. But, you know, I don't want to ramble on too much. I just want to get a video out there, because I never seem to bloody boast anything anymore. It's always waiting weeks and weeks and weeks, and I have perfect opportunities and I just don't talk. I just ride, which some people might find boring, so I just don't bother uploading them. But hey ho, you know, life goes on. There's a lot more videos that I'm going to try and record. I'm going to try and get about 3 on this, like a review, a ride-on review, and then good points of this bike compared to the 1000, and then I might try and make one which is comparing my bike to this one. But knowing me, I probably won't make it. So don't expect it, but if you get it, then you would have been expecting it. If you don't, then you know why. But yeah, I'll catch you all in a bit. I do hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys for also helping me surpass 700 subscribers now. Let's smack it to 800, and I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully, which should be very soon and not too long-winded like always. But yeah guys, I'll catch you all in a bit. Ride safe everyone, and see you later.